welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Miss D. She is on a roll, honey. I gotta stop doing that. Let me stop hitting the whoa. Let's get down to business. In this video, as you can see from the title, I am going to be talking about tips and tricks, do's and don'ts of online dating in 2020. Now, your girl at one point was a serial online dater, not just to be going out, but literally trying to make connections with people and trying to find my person. It has not happened yet. Not to say that it won't happen, but literally at the moment I'm done with dating apps. They're all off of my phone. I ain't got time for the shenanigans. But if you're interested in online dating or are still online dating and want some tips and tricks and some pointers on how your girl has successfully never been catfished, and of course never have catfished, continue to watch the rest of this video and we will dive right in. First tip that I can provide you with online dating is be yourself. Be 100% authentically yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not know how many times a man has been in my inbox and we've been chatting and talking and it was like, wow, you really keep it real. I ain't got time to front for you, fake for you, be phony for you. You're going to take me and all that I have to give and we can make it work. So I would say be comfortable, be you. If there's things that you do not want to talk about, don't even LOL it or giggle it off or anything like that. If it truly makes you feel uncomfortable, especially if you want something serious. If you want something serious in your online dating, you should definitely be upfront and set the tone. Let the other person know what you are willing or not willing to talk about, and then they should ultimately respect your wish. Number 2, this is a tip and a trick. This is a do and a don't. We are not catfishing in 2020, ladies and gentlemen. We are not catfishing in 2020.
Ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
So this is what needs to be done. We need to make sure that we are letting people know what we look like. We should give them various options of what we look like. The profile picture, first off, should be welcoming. A smile, maybe you having fun, a full-faced image of yourself. Because if you think about it, a lot of times with online dating, most people are looking for instant gratification. They're not going to scroll and look at your whole entire profile. I do, because I'm just like, Many times I found a lot of handsome men because I just decided to continue to scroll. So most times you get more attention when your picture is A, clear, B, just has you in it, and we're not playing the guessing game if it's you, your friend, your cousin, your uncle, or your aunt. And also, if we can see that you're smiling or you look pleasant. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen dating profiles when people got them and they 50 million family members in it. They didn't cropped a girl out of the picture, got a picture with a girl in the picture, and then most girls, this is from the female perspective for the gentleman, as we're swiping, it can be your late great aunt Nora that may look like it's your girlfriend. We don't have time to want to scroll to determine if this is your person or not. It's not about them. This is not family online dating. This is specific online dating so you can find your person. So just make it easier. And that goes both ways, ladies. Make it easier for us to make a decision since we are swiping left and right and it's in a second. This is how quick folks be swiping. Swippity swiping and swippity swiper. That's how it goes down. So it makes it a lot easier, or your profile is more attractive when we can just see you, a clear photo of yourself looking very nice, handsome, or very sweet, scrumptious, rumpdilliumptious, whatever it may be. Now, on the flip side, ladies, leave the face-altering filters. That's what we're going to call them. Face-altering filters in 2019. These men are sick and tired of being sick and tired of you putting all these fake filter, bunny ears, stars, Louis Vuitton under the eye filters to make you look presentable for the moment. And then when they meet you, they either A, feel that you look different, or that they technically got catfish. Like, even though you are the person that you are, men do not like filters. And honestly, You should like yourself enough the way that you look to be comfortable without the filters. Okay, let's go back to step 1, being comfortable, right? Are you comfortable enough with yourself? Are you able to keep it real enough with yourself that you just don't look like that? And that's okay. No one wants a make-believe fairy tale type person because, or thought that you looked a certain way because of a filter and then you don't. You might as well just come real from the gate up front. Let them know what you look like. Shoot, probably with and without makeup, so they know what they're getting themselves into. So along with that, heavy makeup. I always see guys talk about they hate heavy makeup. Everything drawn on, looking fake, all the, not like beauty makeup and like real cute, calm and, understated. The makeup where you almost look like a clown. Because some women do overdo it, I will say. Most, they just got the little contour, the little chisel. I understand wanting to, put your concealer, all of that on. But when they feel like you look like a totally different person after you take the makeup off, therein lies the problem. Going back to the pictures that you decide to include in your profile, this is what I do to try to give a variety. I do at least one full body picture. So if I look very slim here, which I really do, you will be able to see that I'm busty. Not that I'm trying to show off all of that, but that I'm busty. And you know what I'm saying? I might have a little bit of curves. You will see at least one full body picture from me. You will see one of them photos where I look trying to look sexy, like with no smile. Then you will also see a picture of me smiling. You will see what my teeth look like. I remember one time I met somebody, all of his pictures, he was real buff and sexy. All of his pictures, he did not smile. When I met up with him, he had the Trident chiclet teeth. I just couldn't get with it. I know that's so, what's the word? Not superficial, but y'all know what word I'm thinking about. Comment down below what word, oh my gosh, I can't think of the word. I know that was that, but the teeth were on 100. I was like, this is not even the same person. You know what I'm saying? So I think for men and women, full body, smiling, and then also if you want to do a little sexy smiles, like feel free. But I feel like when you're online dating in 2020, give people options. Number 4, which probably should be number 1. I don't even want to number these. All of these are equally important. When you decide to online date, you in your brain should specify what your intentions are for online dating. And what I mean by that is A, are you looking for a relationship? B, are you looking to hook up? C, do you just want a friend that you can catch up with, grab some drinks, go to a concert, movie with? Are you looking for a friend? I think when you know what your intentions are up front, and that doesn't necessarily have to be set in stone. You can change what your intentions are as you go. Most times when your mind is made up and you already know what kind of dater or person that you're going to be when you online date, it helps you make wiser choices and wiser decisions when you're picking that other person. If you know that you're wanting a relationship and eventually possibly could be married, because look, you never know who you're gonna marry nowadays. You just never know. You would think that you can't get married off a dating app, but it happens more often than you think. So if you think that maybe you want to find somebody that you can date or be with for the rest of your life, and you know a deal breaker is somebody having kids, if the man say he got 3 kids, swipe left, leave that man alone. Please, because what's going to happen is you start a conversation, you fall in love, fellas too. If she got 3 kids and 3 baby daddies and that ain't the type of life you trying to live, I don't care what her face, breast, booty, boobs, none of that look like. Swipe left. Don't do it. Reconsider. Only because you end up falling in love and then you try to change that person and it was like, boo-boo, I told you who I was from the get-go. Know what you want ahead of time so you can make wise choices and wise decisions on the type of dater that you want to be and who you want to date in 2020. Also, point A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, whichever we want. But I feel like this is important as well. Make sure that you are being safe when it comes to online dating. Not only protecting yourself if it just happens to go down or whatever the situation may be, but turn your location on. Tell your friend, text your friend, hey, I'm meeting this girl, or hey, I'm meeting this guy at such and such bar on 3rd Street. If you have an iPhone, share your location with your friends and family. If things don't feel right, start texting. Let people know, I don't feel comfortable. You have to protect yourself in 2020. There's so many women coming up missing when they're doing online dating. Whether you meet the person on social media or you meet them on a dating site, you have to be careful. And if you get an eerie feeling, your intuition is never lying. And this is before you decide to meet up with the person. Thank God, none of that. I've never experienced anything where, to the grace of God, I've never had to deal with that. But I know some ladies that have either lost their lives or have been very frightened in the process because who they met was somebody that was totally different. And that kind of goes with being comfortable. If you feel like you need to video chat them ahead of time so you can see who you're dealing with, do it. Mention it. Bring it up. If you feel like you want to video chat that person ahead of time to know who they are and know who you're dealing with and to be comfortable, that person on the other end should understand. First, that's how you prevent being catfished. But second, that helps you all build a rapport and build a connection with one another. And it also prevents the date from being awkward most times because you already know who you're dealing with. You guys are vibing. You guys got to, know each other's personalities. And it's easier to adapt once you get to the date. But meet in the daytime if you can. Meet in the daytime. Do not go back to their house. This is, of course, you have the right to make the decision based on how you feel about the connection that you have with the person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say that I never went after I met somebody for the second time. I didn't go hang out with them at their place and have movies or watch movies or let them come back to my place and watch movies. Not necessarily that we were looking to do anything more than just hang out and watch movies, but you'll feel the vibe. You know the vibe. Just always be cautious when online dating, and whatever you feel may not be right or something does not feel right, act on that. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself. You are the number one priority when it comes to online dating. My next point is, fellas, if you invite the girl out on a date and it is your idea, you are paying, boo-boo. Swipe them visas, okay? We are not paying. We are not doing that in 2020. You're not going to invite me out, and then once we get there, I'll order my food, and then you say, hey, we're going Dutch. We're not doing any of that. A lot of times when I online date, the men tell me up front, hey, I'd like to take you out. Keywords, I'd like to take you out translates to I'm taking you out and I'm paying for everything. Period. Some women have got to the date and they be like, oh yeah, we going Dutch. And I don't have to tell you that ahead of time. Like, I'm not going to give you no hints like, hey, I hope you know if you invite me out, you're going to pay. No. If a man says I'm taking you out, and listen, I'm saying a man. We're not talking about boys. If a man says I'm going to take you out, he is responsible to pay. Now, if it's your idea and you say, hey, you want to go get some drinks? Just bring your credit card, bring your debit card, bring some cash. You just never know. He may surprise you and just reach for the check first. But if you're inviting him, just have the intention on possibly having to pay for yourself. Sometimes I'll whip out, a 10 and just, see like, hey, I got, and they'd be like, oh, no, don't worry about it. Or if I know that we weren't really compatible and it seemed more of like on a friend vibe, I'll be like, okay, you know what? I got the tip. Bring them $5 for the tip. You know what I'm saying? So you can be like, and then you can move on with your life. And last but not least, make sure that you are patient. Online dating can be a frustrating experience. You can meet some weird people, but you also have to use your spidey senses. If you've been an online dater for a while, you know when you're getting weird vibes. So it's your choice and your opportunity to stop the conversation if they're not giving you the vibe that you're looking for. Also, don't take it personally if someone stops responding to you or removes you from their match list or whatever it is. Everybody has deal breakers. Everybody has options. Mostly that's what it is, options. But I would say be upfront, be comfortable, let them know what you're looking for. If you're looking for a relationship, tell them that. If you're looking to hook up, just tell them that, especially men. A lot of men will be like, I'm not looking for a relationship. Ladies, read those profiles. If a man says he's not looking for a relationship, he's not looking for a relationship. So if that's what you want, move on. I don't care what they look like. I don't care if they jump in your DMs and they say something. If the person says they do not want a relationship, we have to stop trying to change people in 2020. They told you what they were. She told you what she was. She said she cheated 5 times in her last relationship. Do you think she's changing? Know who you are dealing with in 2020. Be comfortable. Give people the opportunity to get to know you. Protect yourself. Make sure that you're safe. If anything feels uncomfortable, let someone know. Ring the alarm. Run the other direction. Do whatever you have to do to feel safe. Dating can be fun, it can be frustrating, but most times if you go in it and you know what you want, it'll make an easier process for you. Ladies and gentlemen, no catfishing in 2020. I'm about to make a t-shirt. No catfishing in 2020. We don't have time for them games. Be comfortable, be yourself, and I'm quite sure you'll have some great matches when you date online. But this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends and family. Let them know what I'm up to and what I got going on over here. Without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching again, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.